What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants. No hate. I want you guys to take a listen to something. Now, me personally, I want to give my thoughts, so I'll probably be pausing this video here and there to address certain things that's said. And this is something that I feel like we definitely need to touch on, because examples have to start being made. It's as simple as that. Let's take a listen.
Ryan Garcia has gotten himself in some huge trouble after he said some racist slurs and Islamophobic comments on social media.
No, that means you I said the word about in the ER word, but nothing to the ER.
In an X Spaces session, Garcia made derogatory remarks about Muslims, stating, "You and Muslims that rape little kids. Bro, call you mother. You guys are weird as... Call you Muslim weird." When confronted about his comments, Garcia retorted, "Guess what? I will never be touched because I'm a god." These comments came shortly after a conversation with Sneeko, a streamer who converted to Islam last year and had been discussing his faith during the session.
Man, you want to talk about what's going on in the world, you don't even know.
Nah, shut the
Well,
You're not realizing,
Palestine.
bro. You're a culture vulture. You want to be a Muslim because Muslims support you. You weird, bro. You're like a gay ass faggot, bro. You, bro. I hope all of you went to the
Ryan continued to say the N-word to Sneeko and had some derogatory comments to say about it.
Hey, bro. I'm actually untouched. Hey, Europe. I say to your face.
I touched you.
Hey, guess what? Nick, when we spar, what'd you do? What I treat you?
Garcia's comments didn't stop there, as he added more derogatory statements against the Muslim population, African American citizens, and negative opinions about the George Floyd case.
I'm anti-black.
Yeah, let's join the Ku Klux Klan.
KKK.
I'm the leader of KKK and I summon you to be the knight in shining.
No, I'm KKK. No, I'm KKK.
I've got the AK-47 ready. Let's get the next George Floyd.
Hey, let's go bring George Floyd back to life and kill him.
Garcia then wrote the N-word in some of his posts on his X accounts, which were later deleted by him. In response to Garcia's remarks, WBC President Mauricio Suleiman issued a statement on X, announcing Garcia's expulsion. "Exercising my authority as president of the WBC, I am hereby expelling Ryan Garcia from any activity with our organization. We reject any form of discrimination. I fear for Ryan's well-being, as he has declined multiple attempts for our help with mental health and substance abuse." Garcia's family also released a statement distancing themselves from his prejudiced remarks. "Our family unequivocally does not support any statements Garcia has made regarding race or religion. These do not reflect who Ryan truly is and how he was raised. Those who know Ryan can attest to this fact. Ryan has been open about his ongoing struggle with mental health over the years, and as a family, we are committed to ensuring and encouraging that he receives the necessary help to navigate this very challenging time and address both his immediate and long-term well-being." But the fans were not happy about this statement, with many criticizing Ryan's parents for bringing mental health problems as an excuse for such behavior. Ryan is also not remorseful of his actions and doesn't plan on apologizing to anyone regarding his racial slurs.
And guess what? I'm not apologizing for nothing. You ain't gonna catch me apologizing for nothing. The last time I apologized was never. So, y'all can come and try to touch me all y'all want. Shoot me if you want.
In a since-deleted post on X, Garcia wrote, "I was trolling. I want all the killing to stop. I love everyone. Sorry if I offended you. But saying such things, and then calling it trolling, doesn't cover up the mess that Garcia has put himself into." A few days...
Alright, so first off, let me address all of this shit right here. For one, the last thing that he just said, as far as I was trolling, I love everyone, I want all the killing to stop. You can't possibly be that stupid to think that you can say all of that kind of shit that you said, and by saying you was trolling. So if I sat here right now and said, you know what, I want some 8-year-old Jewish pussy, yeah, I want to touch and molest little kids, little fucked up Jews, fuck the Holocaust. If I wish I could bring the Holocaust back so I could kill some more Jews. You think I could sit here and say that shit and then go, oh, I was trolling. I just want all the raping and killing to stop, but I love everyone. Sorry if I offended anyone. It just goes away because I give some fake ass apology. And the thing is, all these tweets, he tweet this stuff, he deletes it. Now, here's what gets me. Why is X not deleting his account, suspending his account completely? Why? Why do they allow that? You know that when you type messages on anyone's channel, page, whatever it is, I don't care if it's Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, they always tell you be respectful, right? They give you that little message before you even go on, especially when it's the first time that you've put in the message on a channel or a page or whatever, right? So why is it he can say all the shit he's saying and his channel hasn't been fucking canceled? Do you know how many people they've canceled on X for inappropriate things being said? So what is it about Ryan Garcia that he can say whatever he wants? See, even the boxing community is a bunch of scumbags because they feel like, the freedom of speech and, oh, okay, right. So the freedom of speech. Have that same energy when someone disrespects your sons or your daughters. Have that same energy when they go, hey, yeah, I called her a little stinking, Mexican bitch. I have the freedom of speech. I call her little burrito bean eating. Yeah, you know the slurs that people make. Have that same energy and say, well, sweetheart, he's just exercising his freedom of speech. Do you guys remember about 2-3 years ago, I made a video and I was saying, like, we were talking about people go too far with what they consider entertainment. And I said I didn't like Eddie Guerrero's theme music because there's a stereotype behind that. What is that? I lie, I cheat, I steal, we lie, we cheat, we steal. They coming out with the low rider bouncing up and down and they're all dressed like gangsters. And what the fuck? What the fuck is the message behind that image? We lie, we cheat, we steal. Yes, we're a bunch of fucking criminals. We're thieves. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, years ago, when they had a wrestler called the Repo Man, right? And he ran around, his little goofy gimmick, his little cat mask on, a little cat burglar mask on. See, they were playing the role of someone, but it had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with race play. It was just someone playing a criminal. You understand what I'm saying? That just happened to be a white guy. What stereotypes, let me show you something. What stereotypes do they give white people as professional wrestlers, right? That's offensive or should be offensive. Remember Dutch Mantel and Jake Hager? We the people! And talking about closing our borders and keeping these foreigners out, all that stuff. Remember Vince McMahon had Randy Orton stand up there and tell Shelton Benjamin, you see, you give you people an inch, you want to take a mile. Yeah. Remember when Roddy Piper took that coconut and hit Jimmy Snuka in the head with it and was making fun of his nationality? Huh? Remember that? Do you remember when, who was it? Was fighting Tony Atlas and was making fun of the way Tony Atlas talks, but it was, yeah, and he was talking about, like, he was mimicking him and calling him a good old Georgia boy. And all. See, all of this shit that people have tried to take from life and try to make it funny. Even comedians try to make it, you gotta laugh at stuff, because if you don't laugh, then, it ain't, I don't care about the word nigga. Nigga, that word don't bother niggas no more. Like, wow, you're labeling yourself to be this thing. And you think that people are laughing with you. They're laughing at you, stupid. So for him to say what he said and his channel not get canceled, hell, they canceled Andrew Tate simply because Andrew Tate. Now, don't get me wrong. I agree with some of Andrew Tate's viewpoints, but I thought he was a very arrogant, my shit don't stink, I'm better than you type fucking person. And I really, like, he was an annoying person to listen to. And I understood some of the things he was saying, just like, what's the other guy that died of a heart attack during sex? Was always, he was going after these gold digging women. The problem with his channel, what I didn't like, I liked the fact he didn't bite his tongue. He was straightforward. But what I didn't like about him, same thing, the arrogance. I'm better than you. You understand what I'm saying? My shit don't stink. Same thing. I forget the guy's name. Kevin Samuels. I think his name is Kevin Samuels. Okay. But he didn't get canceled. Okay. But Andrew Tate got canceled. And he made a comparison about like loyalty. Like he was saying how he made a comparison to like women and a dog. Okay. And he's saying, if I pay all the bills, absolutely. If I tell you to strip naked, you strip naked when I say it. If I want this, I want that. You do what I say. I'm right. Oh, the difference in that is women that demand that a man pays all the bills and do this and do that. And they say, well, I will grace a man with my presence. Like, what the do you understand what the fuck you're saying? So the word husband, the word wife means nothing. And that's one of the things about Kevin Samuels that I didn't like. He's talking about married people based on high value, low value. So in other words, if you make $80,000 a year, you have no business trying to date someone that makes $100,000 a year because you bring less to the table. So they're teaching people this shit in churches now. So you as a person doesn't matter who you are. What matters is how much money you have. So you can walk up to a complete stranger and say, listen, my name is such and such, but fuck that, it's not important. Listen, I'm attracted to you. You're somebody I think I'd like to fuck. And if you financially, okay, are as attractive as you are physically, then we can make something happen. Now, should you lose your job, should you not be in the same position that you are in and less money's coming in, I probably will cheat on you and then leave you. But I'm just letting you know this up front. So it's not about you. I don't give a fuck how you look. Really, I mean, I am attracted to you. But what I'm saying is, overall, even if you were ugly to me, if you make a handsome paycheck, you make a beautiful paycheck, that's all that really matters to me. That's what gets me going. Now, it's not about who you are inside. It's about what's inside your wallet and your bank account. That's what people might as well just come out and say to each other. Do you understand? Because they don't care. Morals are like a foreign word to most people. What is morals? Why do we need morals? Why do we? No. This is exactly why you have all of these movies that they make now, all these reality shows, everything. Always about somebody having a threesome, somebody having a concubine. So they're normalizing this shit. Oh, everything in my relationship is falling apart. How do I need to please my man? I don't know. So they always have some woman goes out and feel like bringing another woman into the relationship is going to spice things up and that'll make their relationship better. So let me get this straight. So me and this chick is together. This is my woman. We're having issues. So it's obvious, okay, well, and in the movies, they always make the guy obnoxious and like impossible to deal with. And it's always a money thing. It's always when a woman feel like she need to bring another woman into the relationship, it's always a thing where she's not working at the time or something's going on where he's paying all the bills and he's tired of her. It's always some type of shit, like some goofy, some watered down bullshit that don't really happen that way in real life for the most part. But what happens is her way of satisfying him is because she's talking to her ratchet ass friends and she think that it must be somebody else. So instead of losing my man, I'm going to go get another woman to bring in a relationship. And that's going to make things better between the two of us. Make that make sense. Me screwing another woman with you, watching you and another woman touch each other, and that's supposed to make me and you have a better relationship. No, dummy. And the reality is, unless that person is involved, well, then that means me and you don't have a spark. that other person was the spark. So if I won't get naked for you, what does you bringing another woman in a relationship? Why now all of a sudden I want to get naked for you? Make that make sense. Okay. So just saying, this is the world we live in. So all of what you're hearing, what I'm telling, all this shit, this is where we are now. People just think they can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want, and nobody should correct them. There's nothing that can come out of my mouth that's wrong. I can assault you. If I sat here right now and went on a racist Mexican rant, how many people would you think wouldn't be offended? Because Ryan Garcia, racist ass, said some shit. Now all the Mexicans in the world now ain't shit. You know what's so funny, man? It's like he says these things, and you hear his little fucking racist friends go, oh, like before he even made these racist rants, didn't I tell you Ryan Garcia is a fucking racist? Go about 3 videos back. You hear me say, no, he's a fucking racist. Why? Because the way he was verbally attacking Ishe Smith and kept sitting talking about, you're a racist, you're a racist, you're a racist, you're a racist, like a big ass kid. Then he ends up talking shit about how he was raped by a black man, but nobody's talking about that. Wait, so first off, your mom got cancer. That's why you acting like an asshole. Now it's because you got raped. It's because you got mental health issues. Then you sat here the same way how you lied with failing your drug test, right? You sat here, you lied. You said you don't even know where to get steroids. You don't take supplements. Then your team says you took so many supplements to cut weight that it all showed up in your system. Oh, I know. You got to excuse Ryan. He's a minor, right? He's like 12 years old, so he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know what he's not supposed to put in his body. Every other fight, he knew what to put in his body, right? All of a sudden now, he just don't. Then he blamed Diddy. Then he blamed Bill Haney. He blamed Devin Haney. He blamed Victor Conte. He went through all of this. Then he ends up firing this guy Scooter, blaming Scooter, saying Scooter's the one that gave him the Ostarine. Okay, wait. So here's the thing. Scooter was with you for 11 hours. Okay, 11. Which I might have made a mistake. I think I said 11 days in the last video, but it was 11 hours. If I did, forgive that. But 11 hours for you just to cut weight. That was it. That was it. You make up this bullshit talking about he gave you Ostarine. Then you don't even fucking fight your case. You don't go to sue anybody. But you're being sued by so many people. So many people right now. Do you guys remember before all of this shit, he told George Cambosos he fucked his wife and all that shit? Yeah, remember that? So it didn't just start now. He's been an asshole. And he's using God, Jesus. Huh? He's using them. He's using them as an excuse to be an asshole. And then yet I can be an asshole, but I'm untouched because I got God. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. You keep talking that way since you believe that there's a God in heaven, right? And you believe in heaven. Well, maybe you fuck around. You're going to fuck around and meet him sooner than you want to. How about that? You talk too much shit. Right now, I don't know if my dad is really, what's going on with him. My mom right now both my mother and father are both in hospitals right now. Now, my dad seems like he's okay as far as living. My dad is 82. My mom is 80. My mom is not talking. She's oxygen. So we don't know. You don't see me coming on this motherfucker. Fuck Mexicans. Fuck white people. Fuck Asians. Fuck Jews. Fuck Russians. Fuck Germans. Fuck everybody. Fuck y'all. All what is that supposed to do? I'm supposed to feel better? And what am I venting about? I'm just saying a bunch of shit that has nothing to do with my mom or my dad's physical state. What the fuck does that mean? Then, wait, you're supposed to be a so-called righteous man? I wish people would read the Bible more often and understand what they're reading. Okay? You will see there's a lot of fucked up shit in the Bible that people read and use to feel like, oh, well, this person did this and that. This guy slept with his own 2 daughters and God still showed favor to him. Oh, this motherfucker was a murderer and he was God's favorite son. Oh, this, and they take that to like, well, shit. If they did all that, I ain't killed nobody. All I did was say some words. This is where when I hear people talk, I'm like, man, stop. Y'all keep talking about God, the Bible, the Quran. Like, y'all don't know what y'all don't read and study. You don't study shit. You don't analyze things. You don't break things down. You just read and you think that you're doing this so-called deity a favor by doing so. You don't even understand what you're reading. And you sit there and recite scriptures, but it's like, do you know what you just said? Do you understand what you're saying and where that even comes from? Do you know the meaning of this? And do you understand? Like, example, when you read a scripture that says slaves, okay? Slaves. People say the word slave like it's a nationality. When you see scripture that says slaves, obey your earthly master with fear and sincerity of heart as you would Christ. Not only those who are kind to you, but those who slap you, okay, who strike you and abuse you. For a obedient slave is a good slave. So do you think somebody that owns slaves see that kind of shit and feel like they're wrong for what they're doing? Oh, but slavery in the Bible was different. Like, oh, please shut the fuck up, people, because do you think that it's morally right to own a person? Would you be okay with that? Then if that's the case, then free R. Kelly. Because all he did was pissed on some girls and locked them in his basement, but fed them and took care of them. So free R. Kelly then. You think it's morally right to own people? Do you think it's morally right to sell people, children, as property? Do you think it's morally right for somebody to take your wife and fuck her? And fuck her in front of you? Huh? Do you think it's right? So shut the fuck up with all that slavery was. There's no form of slavery that's good. And this is exactly what I mean. People accept bullshit. And until something happens to them, they don't see it. This motherfucker sat here and said, called this dude, you're like a gay ass faggot. And where's the LGBT now? No, all these people, you can simply say, listen, I'm not into gay lifestyle. That's your thing. Whatever. All right? Keep it to yourself. Oh, they want to cancel you. Oh, that's homophobic. Oh, it's homophobic. This dude then made all types of slurs about gay people and everything. Where the fuck is the LGBTQ now? Why y'all so fucking quiet? Where's all this outrage? You get upset because you tell a man tell another guy, oh, no disrespect, but you're, hey, keep it to yourself. Keep it moving. Well, all I was doing was complimenting you. Keep it fucking moving. Then all of a sudden, people are so homophobic. No, I don't want to have a man tell me I'm handsome, I'm sexy. I don't want to hear that shit. Keep it to your fucking self. I'm not coming after you, attacking you. No, I just don't accept what the fuck you're saying to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't care how you feel. Keep it to yourself. You're coming to me to tell me something about me that I don't want to hear. Simple. That's okay, but it's not okay for a guy to walk up to a woman and say, hey, no disrespect, but damn, you got a fat ass. And that's disrespectful. And no, it's not acceptable. Now, if that woman stands up there and thank you, well, that's on her. But bottom line, if she's offended by that and she don't like your words, you don't have an argument in that fight. You're out of line. You crossed the line. Simple. You overstepped your boundaries. This dude, gay ass faggot, this and that. No, but see, he's good for boxing. See, he brings eyes to the sport. That's all you motherfuckers care about. That is all y'all care about. This is the same dude that said he hate Jews, he hate Muslims, right? What he said? All y'all motherfuckers that rape little children and molest little children, right? That's what he said, right? That's what he said. But this is the same guy, and Clarissa showed all the fucking DMs that he's telling her, oh, I got so much dirt on you. Yeah, I know you were raped by your father. Now, this is what a so-called Christian does. This is what a so-called righteous person does, right? This is what a so-called good human being does. Which basically, Clarissa Shields says she was never raped by her father. Now, for someone to be sexually abused as a kid, yet you're all about saving the kids, you're all about right and wrong, right? According to your version of right and wrong, but you're sitting here trying to get under someone's skin, telling them some shit like they were raped by their own father. And I got so much dirt on you, like gossiping like a little bitch. And you guys support this motherfucker. And you don't understand that you're trash just like him?
So, y'all can come and try to touch me all y'all want. Shoot me if you want.
In a since-deleted post on X, Garcia wrote, "I was trolling. I want all the killing to stop. I love everyone. Sorry if I offended you. But saying such things, and then calling it trolling, doesn't cover up the mess that Garcia has put himself into." A few days ago in an interview, Ryan's father, Henry Garcia, was also concerned regarding Ryan's mental health and drinking problem. Henry said Ryan speaks more with his mom than he does with him, but he's hoping that he can get help for his drinking and be ready to resume his career in the next 10 months when his suspension is over.
How is Ryan doing? I know from social media it seems that he's having a difficult time with everything, but when's the last time you spoke to Ryan and how is he doing?
Well, I haven't spoken to Ryan in a long time, but he speaks to his mother more than me, but it's okay. He'll call me when he wants to, but what I'm seeing is that I would love for him to get some type of therapy when it comes to his drinking, I mean, I'm being real. He says he can control it. Well, I hope he can. But if he doesn't, that's what I'm talking about. Get that therapy so that...
However, Ryan has declined these claims, saying that he doesn't drink anymore, and his father is not aware of his situation. He took to X and posted, "I don't even drink anymore. My dad doesn't know what he is talking about. I literally was just talking to him," and he has apologized. But we can't say if Ryan is telling the truth, because he sounded drunk while making racist comments on live X Space. This kind of behavior is not acceptable, considering that Ryan calls himself a devoted Christian, and then goes on to say such derogatory things. Bill Haney was also not happy regarding Ryan's behavior, and advised...
You know what I find funny? The fact that people make these excuses. So being drunk make you racist? Mental health issues make you racist? All of a sudden you're just racist? And you want to know what's so funny? He made all those fucking rotten comments, but I noticed he has a black security. So as long as you paying this black nigga, that's all that matters to him, right? Well, yes, master, whatever you say. You want to talk about my peoples and call us niggas and all, and coons, monkeys, whatever you want to say, sir. As long as that paycheck coming, sir, I'll be a Bojangles, tap dancing, monkey coon, whatever you want me to be, sir. No, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Now, you talk all this nigga, this, that, but you got a black motherfucker as one of your security. And as a dad, let me explain something to you. Like I told you guys before, I'm big on respect, and I've always taught my sons, I taught my kids, period, do not ever engage with people that are negative. You're going to find things out about people that you didn't know initially, and it's going to be up to you to make the right call. Okay? There's a guy who, we're not friends, but there was always a mutual respect. We always got along. Just living in the same neighborhood, end up at the basketball court at the same time. We go play football, whatever. Sometimes you're in the shopping malls, you run into each other. It was always a respect. Never had his number. He never had my number. We never went to each other's houses, but we would talk and chop it up about things. Well, 2000, I think 10 is when Facebook was created. So that same year, I just got on Facebook. I didn't even know what the hell Facebook was. My partners told me what Facebook was about, whatever. And so, we reconnected with some people we went to school with, certain family members that we haven't, lost touch with, all that type of stuff. Well, somebody put a post up because the school we went to, they were trying to, the elementary school we went to and the high school, they were trying to put a reunion together. So someone put a post up because his name was on that list. Like, remember this person that they was trying to reach out to? They was like, so the names that they put up was, I guess people just thinking of, oh, remember him, her, and they were trying to like get everybody. So somebody typed these searches and we all trying to find these people type of thing. I wasn't looking for shit, but bottom line, yeah. So what happened was somebody put a post up where he was wanted for rape. Now, I can say he didn't do any time. And I happened to run into him when I went back to my old neighborhood to visit some family. But at that point, his name wasn't cleared. So when I saw him, and he, yo, what up, man? We talking, and I looked, and I'm like, there's a little fruit stand I went to. I was grabbing some stuff. I was actually, the doctor that I went to, my dad went to the same doctor. And that was in a town called Union, New Jersey. I used to live in a town called Irvington, New Jersey. I went back to Irvington to see my family. I see this guy. And in the Irvington Shopping Center, okay, anybody, somebody, one of y'all could be watching, might even know what this place is. There's a Springfield Avenue, right? Across the street, well, where the police station and the fire station is. That street right there, it's a fruit stand right there. And next to the post office. Little Asian lady was running it, and I was in there grabbing my stuff, grabbing some ginseng, and I was on my way out. I saw him, and we're talking, and then mind you, the police station is right there, right? But I'm looking at him, and it was hot that day. He had a hoodie on, but I looked at him, and he was. We spoke for about a few minutes, and I just said, "Hey, man, what's the situation with this rape thing, man? What?" Nah, man, I ain't do that shit, man. That she lying, bro. Yo, this and this and this and this and that, whatever. And I told him, I said, hey, listen. And this is exactly what I said to him. Exactly what I said and how I said. I said, listen, I hear what you're saying. I've known you from way back. We've always had a respect for each other. Until your name is cleared, though, I can't fuck with you, man. We talking about rape. Now, you know what happened? I don't. But until your name is clear, I'm just telling you flat out. Because I ain't one of these people that's going to see you and then whatever. No. Until your name is cleared, man. When I see you, if I see you until your name, just keep it pushing. Because I don't want my name tied to nothing that you've been accused of. You understand? Like somebody could be watching us right now. I don't know. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I haven't seen you since like high school. So I don't know nothing about what you've been doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just like you don't know what I've been doing. But my name is not in anything. This is some rape shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? He was like, nah, I got you. Nah, I know, man, but you know this and that. Now, I haven't seen him again since then, but I do know his name is clear. That's how you handle shit. Because if I sit here and I see what I saw, and listen, anybody can be accused of some shit. But my thing is, too, what I'm saying, I know certain type of crowds of people that you run with, who you around. So sometimes you just, and once again, I never hung out with him. I don't personally know him. And that's why I told him, I don't, listen, you know what happened? I don't. But until your name is clear, I can't fuck with this shit, man. You know, and I know I've had people accuse me of shit I would never do. Never even think of. And it would insult me for somebody to think that about me. You understand what I'm saying? So I know people can accuse you of things. But you know what I'm saying is, come on, bro. Now, me standing here knowing you want it for rape, and then and it's like 88 degrees outside, you up here with a fucking hoodie on. And then I'm like, damn. What I found really funny, somebody said, yo, this nigga be wearing a fake beard. I remember, and I'm like, and I thought about this shit, right? He's like, yo, nah, this motherfucker have a full fucking beard today. Tomorrow his face smooth as fuck. The next day he got a beard again. So when I saw him, he was in disguise. Because he had a full ass beard. And I'm like, wow. But his name was clear. But that's how I handled that. And I'm going to get back into something in a minute to tell you why I even said what I just said.
Advised him to get proper mental health.
I'm definitely not happy to see the kid crashing out, or that team, you know what I mean? I wish them well, but there's no place for that kind of talk, you know what I mean? And particularly and directed, you know, in the way that it's being directed, you know? You know, it's just no place for it. You know, I think that he should get help. You know what I mean? And that's it. I don't believe in.
How do you get help for being racist? How do you get help for being a hateful motherfucker? And then you got people talking about freedom of speech. Let me get into this real quick. Ryan Garcia's brother got his, he got his ass kicked the other day. He talked a lot of shit about his brother. He was mad because he lost. He's talking shit. Him and Teofimo Lopez, that's where I got the thumbnail from. Okay? They're dapping up, but there's about an interview that's like a minute and something long with the two of them talking. What I just tell you about this motherfucker with the rape shit, right? So what is it that Ryan Garcia would have to do for people to distance themselves from him? Anybody. But since he's the one in the hot seat right now, what the fuck would he have to say? Because it's obvious what he's already said and done is enough for people to say, nah, man, you a disgusting human being, bro. I can't fuck with you like that. So Teofimo Lopez is cool with him being a racist motherfucker. He's cool with him saying all the shit he said. But then Teofimo himself, same motherfucker that said, if ESPN want to keep all these black fighters, they could have them. Not if they want to keep, if ESPN want to keep these fighters that I know I'm better than, and they don't want to treat me with the type of treatment that I think I should get, and I'm better than all these other fighters, okay, now it's just a business thing. He made it about nationality and race. If they want to keep all these black fighters. That was his words. And Teofimo, the interviewer asked Teofimo Lopez, do you think that he should, what did he say? He said that he should have a longer ban or have the ban lifted. Something to that effect. That was about the WBC. And he goes, well, I mean, Mauricio Suleiman got his own thing or something like, to each his own or something like that. That's up to him. No, that's not what he asked you, bitch. That's not what he asked you. He asked you, do you think? See, then he goes, to show you the type of coward he is, he goes, well, I mean, everybody like this because of the freedom of speech, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got the freedom of speech. Like, I said some crazy shit myself. Oh, now you admit you say some crazy shit. Well, what exactly was you referencing? Because he made racial slurs and hate comments. That's hateful shit he talked about. So are you referencing when you made that comment about how if ESPN want to keep all these black fighters, they can have them? Is that one of the comments you consider crazy? And let me tell y'all something about Teofimo that y'all might not remember, okay? But you can pull the videos up. His fucking father, okay? And anybody, feel free to go in Keyshawn Davis's DMs and ask him about this shit. Teofimo Lopez Sr. said he was at a Keyshawn Davis sparring session and that basically he wound up using the N-word. Yeah, nigga, this did whatever, and he got jumped and got the shit beat out of him. This came from Teofimo Lopez Sr. that they beat him so bad he thought he was going to die. He was in a hospital. Okay? So when he made the comment to talk about, anybody know my son? No, that's not my son, man. We got black, we got like half black, relatives and stuff, man. Okay. And having half black relatives didn't stop Teofimo from making that fucking racist comment he made, did it? So your point is what? So that means the people that's dating these people or married to them may not have prejudice in them, but your fucking son does. And the fact that you making excuses for him, you yourself have that shit in you. So pretty much, let me tell you what the fuck I would have done. Same way how I handled that dude. I would have been like, hey, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I would have definitely, since we could, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck would you say some shit like that? And I don't give a fuck if he don't like what I'm saying. We fighters. You don't like what I'm saying? We can meet up. We could, so nobody got to get locked up. We can go in the gym. We can sign waivers. We can go bare knuckle. We can whatever the fuck. But bottom line, I'm letting you know you're trash. I disassociate myself with trash. And if that would have been my son saying that shit, I'm going to let him have it. He's going to know I don't support that stupid shit that he said, and I'm going to let him fucking know. Right now, one of my sons has been dating a Dominican chick for the longest. They're elementary school kids, intermediate school kids, all the way up to now, in their young adulthood. And I have talks with them because, let me tell you something. When you get around certain family members, some people, like, you don't know. Certain people might have friends, or certain people that you don't know how these people see you. People will have a problem with who you're dating when you don't. And try to put shit in your head. Why couldn't you find somebody else the same nationality? Why you got a shit like this? So, you understand what I'm saying? And it's like, no, don't let people direct you to be a racist. Don't let people think for you. Nobody that has the mindset to be positive is going to sit here and tell you that you should date someone of the same nationality. You know how you hear people say that all the time? And you think, so have you ever dated outside of your nationality? They say no. Right. But you say men are dogs, women ain't shit. So that means the same people of your nationality ain't shit that you're talking about, right? But yet you're being racist and talking about how you couldn't date a person because of this and that. Okay, so my whole thing is this, right? If love is love and you really believe that shit, why would you have a problem with what nationality somebody is? So you've never heard me. I've had situations with people from different nationalities, and I've dealt with those individuals. But you've never heard me sit up here and point fingers at an entire cream of people to say that they're all the same way because of the assholes that I had encounters with, right? So that asshole troll that's sitting up here with Ryan Garcia, let's join the KKK. Oh, let's do this. Let's find the next George Floyd. See, all of this shit are the same. See, the same motherfuckers they talking about have probably sat down at the dinner table with Ryan Garcia's parents or in his house or whatever, bottom line. But nobody addresses this shit. It's okay to have freedom of speech. Okay. Well, at the same time, Andrew Tate's channel was fucking canceled for having the freedom of speech. You know, they call this the cancel culture, right? Because these motherfuckers, anything you say, tell a person, I'm not interested in your gay lifestyle. Oh, that's homophobic. Oh, we got to partition this channel. What? No, nobody's saying nothing about this boy. Yeah. For Bill Haney, the only thing I can say about him is this. Only thing what Bill Haney is saying for it to make sense to me, I know if a person has intentions that if things don't happen the right way, they might, and then they want their hands clean, that if something happens, nobody's looking for them because, hey, man, I wish the kid well, I ain't going to kick him right down, Yeah, you look like, well, nah, I don't think Bill will come after him. Just saying. Because after what this motherfucker said and did, let me be real with you. Bill Haney, Floyd Mayweather's a black man. You had so much anger and hatred towards Floyd Mayweather and the shit that you said. So you more mad at Floyd for training Ryan's trading two-faced ass. You're more angry at Floyd talking about what Floyd don't do for people. Floyd, everybody around Floyd, nobody's doing good. Remember, you had all that shit to say and you went live. You went live with Floyd. It had all this shit to say. It was talking about how you connected to these streets. And see, all of that shit you said, Bill. This motherfucker cheated and could have killed your fucking son and is talking all this racist shit. And you sitting up here talking about, I want to see the guy get help. Do you ever think maybe Floyd might have been going through some shit? Do you know what Floyd's situation is with his? No, that's none of your fucking business. But you made it your business to make sure that you said what you said to Floyd live so everybody can know you a real street nigga. And Floyd, you're an advocate of clean boxing, right? You yourself sat in a car one time doing an interview talking about racism in boxing. Why the fuck you so quiet now, Floyd? Huh? The same motherfucker that you helped train was cheating. Same motherfucker you giving advice to, boxing advice to, business advice to. Look at what he did. Same motherfucker that you helped that turned around and told everybody that Tank was fucking your daughter. But you quiet as a fuck. Yeah. Somehow, though, his social media don't get deleted.
While they're down. But he definitely should get help, and the people around him should step up and be held accountable and speak loud and be just as, happy that they can be there for Ryan during these kind of times. This is the time that you see what kind of team you got.
NBA star Steven Jacken advised Ryan to seek help, but also condemned his behavior. He stated, "First you go from taking steroids, then you're talking about digging George Floyd up and killing him again. Now you're talking about you hate, then you want to join the KKK. Look, dog, you need to get some help, bro, because we don't play by the same rules that you play by in that ring, dog. And I'm just telling you, just like I told you in the DMs when you said some..."
And for any Latinos out there, I don't care where you're from. You think the KKK like y'all? You think the KKK would accept you? Do you think that you think the KKK deem you worthy to be one of them because your skin is closer to theirs? Do you think that? Really? And the fact for somebody to even play like that, you guys are not offended by this motherfucker? And y'all still follow Ryan Garcia? Y'all support him? Yet, he's not racist, and y'all not racist either. But you support a fucking racist. So, yeah, he's not racist. He has mental health issues. He knows how to do everything else. He just, somehow, when you have mental health issues, you shouldn't be on the street with normal people. You shouldn't be allowed to be in the ring fighting, because that means you don't know how to follow instructions. You're not well. You might do something to really injure somebody. You might go above and beyond, right? Yeah. He has mental health issues, right? And so you just all of a sudden, due to mental health issues, due to drinking, due to smoking weed, due to whatever the fuck, right? Everything that he does, it's not his own fault. It's something happening that he can't control, huh? Yet he's a professional fighter in the ring making millions of dollars, but he doesn't know what he's doing. Same dude that said, y'all thought I was crazy? Come on, y'all. Oh, I trolled all of y'all and this and that. Yeah, right. But now all of a sudden he doesn't know what he's doing. Now, I agree with his father saying he need to get help with his drinking. But at the same time, see how his father didn't go into none. We don't, nothing he's saying that we condone. We didn't raise him that way. No, they're not saying that. They're not saying that.
Some stuff. You need to get some help because it's a whole different ballgame out here, bro. Clarissa Shields was mad about this situation and questioned if Ryan's behavior is due to mental illness or him being a racist. She posted, "So is this mental illness or racism? I know that it's racist. I'm just wondering BTF is going to be done about it." This is not the first time Ryan has done something controversial. It's like he's building up this step by step for the fans to see his true side. Since the run-up to the Haney fight, concerns were raised about Garcia's erratic behavior both in person and on social media, which descended into a disturbing blur of conspiracy theories and apparent cries for help. He later denied he was suffering from any problems. Come on, guys. You really thought I was crazy? In June, Garcia was arrested after allegedly causing $15,000 at a Beverly Hills hotel. The boxer's attorney said after the arrest that it was an extraordinarily challenging time for Ryan, as he has been grappling with devastating news regarding his mother's health. He also had social media beef with boxing stars like Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos, and Caleb Plant, in which he was seen making questionable remarks about their family. Garcia's boxing troubles began when he received a 1-year suspension for an anti-doping violation, which also led to the overturning of his April victory over Devin Haney.
And all the controversial things that he said about Teofimo still stands there like a little bitch and sucks up to him. What can Teofimo say, right, when he himself made racist remarks? Now, if he says this shit on camera, imagine what he says off camera. What could he say off camera that would be shocking, right? But think about the people that support him. No video camera around. They might be right along with him, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Black ass niggas. I'm anti-black. Fuck them niggas. All of this shit. Like when I hear people always talking about how they got black friends and they got, man, let me tell you guys something. As long as it's all smiles and everything is good, then all of a sudden it's cool to be all right. Then but people show you what they're made of deep down inside when something really happens. What the fuck? You're talking about his mom. His mom, every video I see her on, she's standing around smiling, whatever. Okay, That's no fucking excuse. Buster Douglas lost his mom before he fought Mike. He went in there and beat Mike Tyson's ass. He didn't go start making rants and start insulting people and making racist ass comments. You know, my mom, like I said, I don't even know if my mom is going to live. My mom right now is hooked up to a fucking oxygen tank and is not talking. And they're saying, you know, she didn't have a stroke. She didn't have a heart attack. But we trying to find out why her body's twitching like that. And they found all of that, but she's still not talking. So later on, I got to go see what's going on with my mom. No, I'm not going to come make a hate video and start talking about I want to kill people. I want to fuck all these Jews and these Mexicans and these. What the fuck? Like, what is that? How does that make me feel better about my mom? How does that change my mom's situation? People, grow the fuck up. This dude is a piece of shit. And like he said, he's never been touched. Yeah, he's never been touched by his parents either. That's why he gets away with everything. Let's just support whatever he does. He's Ryan. No. If ever a motherfucker need tough love, it's this motherfucker. And he should have got that a long time ago. There's no fucking way. Do you know there's things as a grown man and as a grown man that you can do that you would be ashamed for your parents to know that you've done? He doesn't know his mother and father's going to see this kind of shit. So if his mom is such a respectable woman and he loves her so much, he don't think how this would make her feel then? If she truly didn't raise him that way and his father truly didn't raise him that way? So it's obvious he's not that close with his dad. They was there with his fucking selfish ass when Bernard, okay, when Oscar, when what's the other motherfucker? When they wasn't there and he sat there by himself after he quit against Tank Davis, though. You can't make excuses for people. When you say shit like, this is not what he's doing doesn't reflect how he was raised or who he is. Anybody that truly knows him knows this bullshit. That's your son and you're trying to save face with him one way or another, but you're making excuses for him. He came out and made this stupid ass comment in these videos. He did that shit. He did that. Because he was drunk, because he was high. So what does he do? He only make videos when he's on some shit? Because every time he make a video, a bunch of stupid shit comes out of his mouth. Inappropriate, hateful, rotten shit comes out of his mouth. When that man told George Cambosos he fucked his wife and all this shit he was saying, all that. Here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing. If I can say something about Joe Biden or Donald Trump, and people want to cancel my shit, and I'm a small channel, right? You mean to tell me that this motherfucker, do you know, one point, do you know how many, because they'll say shit like, that's inappropriate, and you know, you have a big enough following to influence people to think that way. Okay, so wait. Ryan Garcia says he's here to save the children. He's here for the kids. So you have a daughter, you bitch-made motherfucker. This is what you want your daughter to learn from you? Is this what you want the kids to learn from you? The kid that see you as a role model as well? This is what you want them to think? Yeah, imagine a bunch of little kids. Yeah, fuck that nigga George Floyd. Yeah, we should dig that black nigga up and so we can kill that nigga again. Because Ryan said that too. Yeah, and fuck these black Jews. Fuck the Jews and these black niggas. And yeah, imagine a bunch of little kids repeating what the fuck you said, stupid. But you're here for the kids to save and protect them. From what? Stupid. You need to protect them from you. You're horrible. You're a rotten pussy. That's what you are. A stinking rotten pussy. That's what you are. I got no respect for this motherfucker. And you know what? When I seen Teofimo with him, I said, nah, I don't need. I already lost respect for Teofimo. But it's like both of them are the fucking same to me. Freedom of speech. So basically, just for the sake of being mean, we can just sit up here and decide, let's just make a video and say a bunch of racist, hateful shit towards people because we're just exercising our freedom of speech. You know, there's one thing for somebody to violate your rights. You see like these guys that do audits, right? Now, there's one thing if you're actually covering a story. You're actually trying to really accomplish, like do something work-wise. But a lot of them, if you watch these auditors, a lot of them, they're troublemakers. Because they'll follow people around. They'll just walk up to some store and just start filming inside the store. For what? What are you doing? And the person will come out, sir, why are you filming my store? Because I have the right. This is a public place. I can, and I can stand and record. I'm not bothering you. Like, sir, okay, I have customers in my store. I'm here in the store. You're just standing here recording. What is the purpose? What are you doing? I'm just recording. It's my right. That's not some stupid asshole shit to you. Sir, okay, and they come back. If you don't leave, I'm going to call cops. I'll call them. You can call the cops. I'm not doing anything. I'll be right here waiting for them. The cops come and they're asking them, what are they doing? Why are they filming? This is my point. They don't even have a rhyme or reason or purpose. Now, to them, they're trying to expose cops abusing their rights, their authority. But no, stupid. So I can take my camera, stand on a fucking public sidewalk, and let's say somebody lives on it, and I'm just recording. Well, hey, you the one got your window open. I'm just recording. Why am I invading people's privacy? It doesn't take your home in order for you to invade someone's privacy. So the point is, these assholes went from trying to expose dirty cops to just being troublemakers. What the fuck are you recording for? You want to try to make a statement that the cops are abusing their authority, the cops are being assholes, but you're being an asshole. The cops come out because they're being called. You have no actual real reason to be recording, but you're standing in front of somebody's establishment just recording them. And that's acceptable. It's not acceptable. And this is exactly what I'm saying. People just do whatever the fuck they want now and don't expect consequences. But when somebody put a bullet in their head, oh, that's so, oh my God. Wait. If you don't understand that there's consequences in life and you learn the hard way, like him inviting people, come kill me if you want. Sure, I don't give a fuck. Okay. And he's acting this way because his mom is sick. So let me ask you this then. When he talks to his mom, what is she saying? Good boy, Ryan. You keep doing what you're doing. What the fuck does she say to him? Because he obviously don't give a fuck. He cared about her so much, and it's because, oh, she has cancer. Then he tells Clarissa Shields she don't have cancer. He DM'd her that shit. Was he hot into? Just saying, y'all. We got to stop accepting bullshit.
Into the PED controversy, Garcia blamed Coach Scooter for giving him the contaminated supplements. Ryan would go on to say that Judah is friends with Haney, pointing towards some collaboration plot between the pair to bring him down. He posted, so Scooter is the one that gave me supplements that were tainted. He was the guy who was the strength and conditioner for Zab Judah.
Didn't he say he don't take supplements?
Lose weight on the last day. That's how they all of a sudden knew I was going to test positive. So sick and sad. However, coming to Scooter's defense, the former welterweight champion Zab Judah vouched for his innocence. While working alongside him, Judah claimed that he had never tested positive for PEDs. In 1998, me and Scooter won the junior welterweight championship. We never failed a drug test. Ever. Ryan Garcia 6X undisputed. Clarissa Shields also came forward in support of Scooter posting. And I work with Scooter too, and never failed a drug test. Been working with him for years. Shields then asked Garcia to stop using the social media platform to mislead people. Furthermore, she asked Garcia to look in the mirror, rather than pointing the finger at everyone else for his current predicament. She posted, man, Ryan Garcia, you are a piece of... You use your platform to lie and mislead the people. It's sad. And now that your roller coaster is going down, you are pointing the finger at everyone else. Go look in the mirror. You are the problem. You are the reason. Stop using God to make excuses for you being a terrible person. The jig is up. Go get help. Coach Scooter also denied the accusations, saying that he was there only hours before the fight just to cut Ryan's weight and didn't even touch any of his supplements.
The conditioning coach. No, I had nothing to do with that. I just came in for 11 hours. Right, for the weight
11
cut.
hours.
I touched nothing of his supplements, nothing. Did I rehydrate him? I can tell you what I rehydrated with him. Yeah, all VADA tested, all good. Nutribio Club, it's all, you know what I mean? I used the same stuff with Hutchinson, Danny Jacobs, Canelo. So that, in my hand, don't have nothing to do with it.
So basically, if Ryan Garcia was to test positive or anything, you had nothing to do with that because you don't know what he took before.
No, I came in to drop his weight. That's all. They asked me to do something, I did it.
Ryan Garcia was then seen in a heated debate with Devin's father, Bill Haney, regarding Garcia's doping scandal.
When did you take the supplement?
I told you that day.
Wow.
And you took the supplement during the fight?
How can I take a supplement during the fight?
I'm saying the day of the fight? Because you tested positive both days.
Exactly. Don't you think it would still be in your system? Think with your brain. It would still be in your system no matter what. It's not going to be the next day.
During the argument, Garcia didn't hold back, addressing Bill Haney's question head-on. The tension between the two was notable as they discussed the doping incident. Garcia maintained his innocence, stating, "I told you that day because you tested positive both days." Exactly. You don't think it would still be in your system? Bill Haney asked for a few details about
This
the
dude
supplements.
can't be honest
Garcia
about
revealed
nothing.
that he wasn't aware of them, so the latter wondered whether Kingery had any knowledge about the sort of supplements Scooter gave him. Garcia added, "Scooter is the one that gave me the supplements. I will always stand by the truth. Scooter gave me the supplements,
truth.
and then I tested positive point blank. Period. There is no bigger story. They are the ones the lawyers have, the ones he provided me with. We sent that to a lab. They tested it, and it was tested with ostarine in its, tablets. So my thing was tainted, which there's no doubt in my mind, but Bill Haney persisted. He wanted to know which company's supplements Ryan received. However, there was no change in Garcia's answer.
Because it was either that or I go to court or wherever the hearing, and even if I win the hearing, they said that no matter what, they could suspend me. So I just took the year and said whatever. I know I didn't cheat. I don't need to cheat.
Who continued to say that he doesn't know. Bill Haney then checked whether the supplements that Ryan received caused weight loss. Ryan Garcia replied in the negative. Bill asked, So why did you say that everyone, had contaminated that Victor Conte, that Bill, that me, that everybody? Ryan replied to this by saying, I'm very skeptical. I'm still to this day. I'm skeptical a man that got Che, that was banned from another sport, is helping you out. Devin Haney is in your son has gained, he can lose so much weight, but then gained so much weight, and then still fight for 12 rounds. In response, Garcia questioned why the authorities hadn't turned his son's records null and void. After all, he went beyond the prescribed weight limits. Bill Haney argued back that there are no such stipulations, but Kingery insisted that Devin Haney had been a weight bully since their amateur days.
You don't know what the name of the supplements are.
Those are what the lawyers have, whichever ones that he provided me. He gave me two of the ones that he gave me. We sent that to a lab. They tested it, and it was tested with ostarine in its tablets. My thing was tainted. There's no doubt in my mind.
What company? Which one? Which one is the supplements?
The debate also touched on broader issues of fairness in doping enforcement. Garcia compared his suspension to those of other fighters, noting discrepancies in punishments.
And then I tested positive. That's it. Point blank period. There's no bigger story. I don't know what happened. It got blown out of proportion.
I got a question, champ. I got a question.
What was the
Hold on, Bill.
Let me ask you one more
I
question.
just told you I don't know, Bill.
I know, but I'm saying is it was used to cut weight though. The supplement he told you, he said that you're gonna use it. You gonna use it to cut weight?
No.
This
Stephen A.
motherfucker
Smith
lying.
asked Ryan Garcia.
He was there for the purpose of Ryan Garcia cutting weight. That was the whole purpose. So he just sat here and said, no. Scooter didn't tell him, no, right? That the supplement was to cut weight. So you wouldn't try to sue Scooter? You wouldn't sue him? And you couldn't. Now he says what was given, the tablets that was given, they sent back to the lab for testing, and it came back tainted because Scooter did it. Yet he can't tell you what company, what he took, nothing, right? See, this is what happens. Whatever the fuck he put in his fucking body before Scooter, that Scooter didn't see him take, that's what the fuck showed up. If I can tell you who did something, it's like if I'm sitting here right now and I have this big ass thing of water sitting here, okay? And I know what I put in there. Now, if all of a sudden I drink this water and something happens to me, somebody was in my house, right? Something that they find something that, no, this is just bottled water. You understand what I'm saying to you? Well, where did you get this water from? No, it was just bottled water. It was filtered water. Okay. But they find something that, no, this can't be this couldn't come from your faucet or from a bottled water, right? This was something put in there. Especially when, okay, I have two of the same, but one was tainted and the other one wasn't. Now, I have to find out who did it. Who was in my house? Who was here? Who might have done such a thing, right? Now, it might hurt to find out the truth, but why would you, right? But my point is, we have leads to something. Man, you know what's going on in your body. You're supposed to know. So every fight Ryan's ever had, all of a sudden now this is new to him. He doesn't know what he's supposed to take and not supposed to take. He make it sound like this guy Scooter forced himself in there and you're going to do this and that's final, whether you want me to help you or not. No, he was hired. He was hired. And he came in there to help him cut weight. What did you see Ryan doing the whole time? Flexing and posing and all this shit, right? Okay. And he purposely didn't want to make weight. You see how people overlook that? Fuck that. I ain't doing this. Fuck I ain't making weight. I ain't draining myself. I want to be strong for the fight, right? That's what he said. No, we're not going to let this shit ride, man. We're not going to let this shit ride. And no, let's go some more. Then I'll get back to this.
A rhetorical question and gave scary advice for his career. Smith simply doesn't understand how Garcia could throw such a promising career out the window. If he obeyed the rules and did things right, he would be on his way to a rematch with Gervonta Davis right now. Smith was actually sympathetic with Garcia about his initial loss to Tank, saying that a liver shot could knock out just about anyone, and that Garcia wasn't overly dominated in that fight.
But maybe, just maybe, if you followed rules and regulations and you won and you went and took Devin Haney's title at the 140-pound weight class and you weren't acting all crazy, maybe we would be in the midst of a rematch between you and Gervonta Davis right now, since it was really a body shot to the liver that took you out. That could happen to anybody. It wasn't like he beat you up. It wasn't like he slapped you around the way he did Frank Martin. But with all of this stuff you're doing, Ryan Garcia, it makes no sense.
Smith then floats the possibility of Garcia heading to Saudi Arabia to get around his suspension. It's unclear if that's a real possibility or not, but Garcia has a lot to think about at the moment.
What other governing bodies in other states may do? What you going to end up doing? Wanting to go to Saudi Arabia to fight? Lomachenko's in there. Shakur Stevenson is in there. Teofimo Lopez is in there. Gervonta Davis might stay at one day, might move up. Come on, there's a lot of compelling fights. What's up? And if you get so cocky when you get so big, well, guess what? Just move up to the welterweight division at 147. Terrence Crawford's waiting. He waiting. What are we doing here?
Shakur Stevenson thinks that the suspension...
I can't take Stephen A. Smith, and let me explain something real briefly about this motherfucker. If you guys are not really up on the shit that comes out of his mouth, if you're not up on who he, like how the stand that he makes as a broadcaster, he's a coon. He's an ass kisser, okay? I always remember the video where he said, when I get up in the morning, first thing I think about in the morning, this is his word, the first thing I think about is how can I make my bosses some money and how can I get some of it? There's no one particular thing I think about when I wake up in the morning, okay? It's not about him being me, okay, or me being him. But when I wake up in the morning, I work too. But when I wake up in the morning, first thing probably comes to my mind is I gotta use the bathroom. Okay? Bottom line, no. My bosses. Real men don't even like to refer to anybody as their boss. And he said this publicly. First thing I think about is how can I make my bosses some. So you don't think about your family. You don't think about stuff like you're just glad to be alive. No. First thing you think about is how can I make my bosses some money and how can I get some of it. You see how he was so light with him? Come on, hit you a liver shot. Could have stopped anybody. It's not like he beat you up, slapped you around like he did Frank Martin. Well, truth be told, Frank Martin put up a much better fight than Ryan Garcia did. It's just when he got tired and he started to break him down. You see, Frank Martin went in there to fight. Ryan went there like a little bitch. Okay, let's not forget he got dropped. And then he quit. So the second time when he quit, that was the second time he went down. Okay? He quit. He quit. So you're gonna try to disrespect Frank Martin. You see, the black guy, the black fighter, your stupid black ass. Now you're going to try to disrespect him to try to make Ryan look. It's not like he beat you up. Come on. What's up? You talking about options. All you fucking coons are concerned about is money, money, money. Such a promising career. Motherfucker, let me tell you something. If we don't have self-respect, we don't have dignity and pride to walk with our heads up as stand-up men and women, and everything is about money, that's part of the problem with us black folks right now. With people in general, but especially us, because we use everything to turn it on each other. All you hear these rappers talk about, long as you making your money, fuck them haters, fuck them niggas, bitch ass niggas, know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we got paper, we got always holding money. See, that's the mentality. Get these niggas, these ignorant, stupid niggas some money. Get them some fucking money. That's how you keep them quiet. Get them some fucking money and let them do whatever the fuck they want. Just pay these stupid niggas. Y'all don't understand this shit. Yeah, the comedians, go out there, make your money, fuck these haters, let the haters hate, that's their motherfucking job. Know what I'm saying? If people ain't hating on you, you ain't doing something right. You know what I'm saying? If you got 10 people hating on you today, your fucking job is to find out how do I get to make 20 people hate on me tomorrow. All this goofy, stupid shit. And what's the crowd doing? Oh my God. For this ignorant, stupid shit. And see, people have power in their words. But you see how people applaud goofy, stupid, ignorant shit. And that's all this comes down to. You're more focused and concerned on how much money this little bitch motherfucker can make. Talking about, what's up? You gonna go to Saudi, Lomachenko's there. Right, but you talk like Frank Martin ain't shit. You talk shit about Floyd. You talk shit about every black fucking fighter. But yet, this racist motherfucker, he talking about your stupid ass too. Your stupid black ass too, Stephen A. And this is the problem with you black motherfuckers. You black content creators, you black podcasters, you're all some soft bitches. You know why? Because you motherfuckers, after Ryan said what he said, y'all will open him to your platform with open fucking arms. Y'all will sit there and dap him up just for the sake of running around sniffing up his ass crack with your camera, trying to get interviews. That motherfucker talked about Clarissa Shields, a black woman, like she ain't shit. Called her a whore, all this kind of shit. Talking about how she was fucked by her daddy and all that. And you stupid black motherfuckers, all y'all concerned about is views, likes, and subscribers. That's all the fuck y'all care about. Anybody that's talking, well, even though that motherfucker saying that, you know, if I get an interview with him, that's, you know, that could be this and that. You know, I monetize my page, so I don't want to hurt my money. Y'all don't have no fucking backbone, and that's exactly my point. Get these niggas some money, they'll stab each other in the back. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. It's a crab in a barrel situation. Black people don't like to see other black people get ahead. Bottom line. So even when you talk that shit, I tell you what. Who's dead? Who's dead right now? Who's dead? Tell you what. Remember this singer? The singer, Selena? Remember her? Now, I want any one of you stupid black motherfuckers to say some shit like, yeah, remember Selena? Yeah, she wasn't all that. She was overrated. I wish we could dig that dead bitch up so we could fucking kill her again. And I dare you to go to the country she's from and say, I ain't apologizing for nothing. I ain't never. Last time I apologized was never. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can come try to touch me all y'all want. I don't give a fuck. Try to kill me. I don't care. I bet you won't do it. Just like I said before, you won't go to another country and wave your American flag and talk shit about America, America, this and that. You won't sit in the stands, a bunch of Americans, and sing the American national anthem. No, you won't do it. But everybody can come here and do that shit. People can overpopulate your neighborhoods. Wave their flag, do all that shit, and then fucking basically do what they want. And you stupid motherfuckers, you see the point? The shit that Ryan Garcia is saying about you stupid, ignorant black motherfuckers out there that do this kind of shit to each other? Where's all this energy towards him. All y'all Bloods and Crips, all you tough motherfuckers, right? Y'all tough as fuck when it come to killing each other. So he all that niggas is talking about, they're worried about people saying the hard ER, but niggas is sending niggas to the ER or whatever the fuck. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? And then when you stupid motherfuckers make lyrics in your songs saying shit like that, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. But the same motherfuckers y'all like to don't care about your stupid black ass, and they use what you say and do against you. Against you. Jennifer Lopez is alive. Just make a video and say, fuck that fucking Latino bitch. See if my Latino brothers don't be on your ass. See if they don't be like, who the fuck, why would you say some shit? Fuck you. I'm unsubscribing for you. Yeah. See, you motherfuckers though. You the same people. Y'all just don't get it, man. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all so busy running around talking about, yo, we call Chicago Chirac, you know what I'm saying? And this and this and that. Yo, tell that nigga to come over here. Well, yeah, I know. Ryan Garcia is really going to come to Chicago. Yeah, and walk around like Tekashi 6ix9ine did when he hopped out there. Oh, I don't see nobody out here. Y'all talk about this Chirac. Yo, I don't see nobody. Yeah. See, you motherfuckers are so petty. See, you are the stupid motherfuckers that America paint as the poster boys for black Americans. This is what these niggas are. A bunch of pants sagging, slang talking, can't fucking complete a sentence. Nah, shine, yeah, nigga. Now, see, you are the motherfuckers they make examples of. He talking about all you motherfuckers. And he talking about, I don't give a fuck if you have an education or not. I don't care if you're a decent black person. I'm anti-black. I hate niggas. And y'all quiet as a fuck. And the problem with you stupid motherfuckers is you dumbass motherfuckers, y'all go against black people. I'm not talking about like you motherfuckers want to support black people that lie and make up shit. But you as a black man, as a black woman, don't stand and go, wait, I understand why they're saying this about this person. And it has nothing to do with this person's skill or lack of. It's a skill, it's a skin color thing. I give you an example of some shit though. I remember I was in this restaurant, Indian, I don't know if they were all family or mostly family friendly, but it was like 50 something people. Man, they came, it was a lot of them. And the hostess is telling me, ma'am, okay, it's too many people. I can't fit all of you. What do you mean? I pay my money. I come to this. She's like, no, ma'am, I understand that, but we have people that have reservations, okay? And the amount of people you have, we won't be able to let these people in. Do you understand? And 50 something people. I mean, it's just like we're over capacity now. So we can't let everybody in. You understand what I mean? Everybody, we can't. We have like several reservations made. And I'm one of those people. I make reservations a lot of times, especially on a weekend, because you know how restaurants get. And you can have like a 2-hour waiting limit depending on where you're going. So the lady tells, no, it's because I'm brown. It's because I'm brown. You don't, if I not have brown skin, you let me in. I know that. And she starts going on. The lady said, ma'am, please don't make this about something that has nothing to do. What does your skin color have to do anything? She said, man, I don't care if you was white as me. It doesn't make a difference. You are my own flesh and blood, ma'am. It's not fair. I have people that have reservations. I have a full house. I told you what the weight limit, the waiting list will be like. When I asked you how many, it's 50 people. You made up in your mind that you're going to come sit down and eat. We take all business. People are people. She said, I can care less about your skin. What does your skin color have to do with this? She said, man, please don't do that. See, we don't have, okay, she said, you have more people than we have seats. Do you understand? We have people, so the people that got reservations now, I'm supposed to tell them that, oh, you have to wait longer or you can't come in. Like, no, we can't do that. It's unfortunate. I mean, if we had a bigger place and we could fit everybody, we wouldn't even have this conversation. But no, it's because I'm brown. I want to talk to your manager. And she went off. Now, I don't know this woman's heart. I don't know her personally. Let's say she's a racist. I don't see what she was saying that was racist about the situation. It was too many people. But she goes to, it's because I'm brown. That's why you say, right? Okay, so hold up. Now, let's put shoe on the other foot. Let's say they have their Indian restaurant somewhere, and 50 people come from a whole different nationality, right? And start saying, oh, you won't let me, and it's the same scenario. Oh, so because I'm not brown, you don't want to let me, all right? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, where'd the racist stuff come from? Right? Danny Trejo, that got hit with a water balloon at some parade that he was invited to, which was a pretty much all Latino thing. And he said the reason he got out the car when he got hit with the balloon is because somebody yelled, yo, it's acid. So he goes over to confront, like, yo, who threw the balloon? Why would you do that? And that's when he gets punched. Now, Danny Trejo was 80 years old. So his friend is probably the same age or definitely same age group, 80 years old. Okay? He swung a punch at the person. The person swung back. He gets knocked down. His friend pretty much got beat up real quick, got hit with a couple of shots, and he said he got stomped on, whatever. Danny Trejo says it was racially motivated. Race played a part. Now, he didn't say against who. But my point is, when you see that video, you don't see no black faces out there. So I don't know who he was talking about as far as, you don't have to be black for somebody to say race. What I'm saying, I don't know who was all there. Okay? Was it a Mexican versus Latino thing? What was it? I don't know. We had some Dominicans, I don't know. But wherever they were in LA, okay, wherever they were, he got attacked. Now, he swung the first punch, but they hit him with the water balloon. And he said it was racially motivated. Who did it? I don't know. But he says nobody else was hit but us. Just saying. So I don't know. But that was his words. My point is, let's say you got people that say, I believe it. Now, let's say you got people that say, well, how do you know it was racially motivated? Just because somebody threw a water balloon. They could have been just because they know who you was. Maybe they don't like you. Whatever, right? You can say a lot of different things. But the point is, you'd have to say those things based on lack of evidence, right? Like, well, how do you know it was this or that? Based on him making a claim. You don't have to fucking use your imagination or what if with Ryan. You're going by what he said and what he's done. And for all you stupid black motherfuckers who sit up there and want to try to shit on Clarissa Shields simply because she's successful, she talks shit. Who the fuck? How many of these fighters talk shit? But y'all, like a bunch of little coons playing tambourine, always cheering somebody. And y'all motherfuckers was supporting Ryan Garcia all this time, and look at what he's doing. Look at what he's saying. And y'all quiet as fuck. Y'all some soft bitch-made motherfuckers, and if your skin ain't brown, then y'all don't have that altercation type mentality. No, it's let's come in peace. It got to be a nigga. Yeah. If it's a nigga, then it's different. All I hear you know, yo, nigga, we got to get down. Nigga, we got to get down. Yeah. As long as it's a black motherfucker, you ready to fucking fight. You ready to criticize it, But when it comes to somebody that's not black, all of a sudden, y'all don't have the same mentality. Once again, you couldn't go to Mexico. You couldn't go to the Philippines, China, Japan, nowhere. I don't give a fuck. I like a new way as a fighter. I respect his skills. You think you going to go to Japan? Remember when Floyd Mayweather was over there? Remember that Japanese racist motherfucker took those flowers and threw his flowers at his feet? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, where was all the black people at then? Just say, wow, this racist piece of shit. Nah. Well, you know what I'm saying? Floyd was known for talking shit down. Yeah, I know. You got to be black for a black person to really, really bark at a motherfucker and then bite his ass off. No, y'all just sit back and let people say and do what they want in regards to black people in a derogatory, disrespectful manner. But y'all quick to want to co-sign somebody. Yo, that nigga, yo, it's my nigga, yo, tank man, yo, such and such can fight, man, yo, such and such is this and this and this. See, I look at fighters' skill. I don't look at the nationality. But when they give me a reason to say fuck them, you better believe I'm going to do so. I'm nobody's fan. I don't care even if you black. I'm not your fan. I respect what you do. But as a black man, you better believe I support my blackness and my black people that are respectful and down to earth with their shit. Now you coon ass motherfuckers that want to sit up here and accept this kind of shit. Nah, I don't have no love for y'all. I don't have love for y'all. Because y'all a bunch of opportunists with no backbone. And the same way you paying a motherfucker A motherfucker's paying you to be his bodyguard, and he sitting there to talk about he don't like your people, and your stupid ass, fuck that. Work for somebody else. Because that ain't no different from you being a house nigga. That's all. Keeping your eyes on the field, niggas. Yet you think you live in lavish. Because a master lets you in the house, but the other niggas got to stay outside. Eat with the animals.
Suspension should have been longer. He says that it should have been 5 years to make an example out of Ryan to not cheat in the sport of boxing.
It should have been longer. Yeah. I think that if they say he was really cheating, see, I ain't really like believing upon it. But if it's like confirmed that he was cheating and he's a cheater and he went in there and cheated to get that victory, I feel as though it should be a longer suspension. I don't think 1 year is enough. I think 5 would have been like, yeah, now that makes an example out of like somebody that cheated.
Eddie Hearn was asked about Ryan's claims regarding Coach Scooter, to which Hearn responded in a worrying manner. Hearn says that Ryan needs help, and someone has to get hold of him before it gets too late.
Thinking of what's been going on with him and Zab Judah and Ryan's situation.
No, I mean, I saw some stuff tonight. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
From Ryan's side or from Ryan?
I mean,
what Clarissa Shields with this.
What the he doing? Honestly, he's something bad is going to happen. If someone don't get hold of Ryan Garcia, I keep saying it. And you know, you may play these clips back when something bad happens. Like it's just
salute you, Eddie. For real. For real.
He fired, I guess, I don't know if that's appropriate. He fired
Right. Something gonna happen to this boy.
Moving on, you know, the situation might happen with Caleb Bryant, and then he said since he's going to be suspended for a year, he's going to be, in a quote, petty about this whole situation. But no, what do you think is going to happen?
I just say he just needs help.
Hearn is also worried about Garcia's career after the 1-year ban verdict. He wonders if he goes to Australia to fight, but also thinks that all this situation is a big mess.
Ryan will sit out for a year. My worry with Ryan is what happens in that year. I don't think it's this carbon copy of I'll chill out and I'll start training in 9 months and I'll see you in a year. He's going to have to deal with a lot of shit along the way now, and I worry for him. And I think Devin might end up sitting out, to be honest with you. Like, I don't see him taking the Sandor Martin fight. At the same time, I don't think that, you know, would he go to Australia to fight Paro? I mean, the Ryan Garcia fight's a big fight, that rematch, when it comes back around. But will Ryan even return to boxing? I don't know. But it's a right fucking mess, to be honest with you. That's the reality of the situation.
Hearn was also asked about the damages Ryan Garcia will be facing commercially after these steroid allegations. Eddie thinks that it doesn't affect Garcia commercially because more people are now concerned about what happens next, so Garcia will be fine. He stated, "In terms of commercial value, I don't actually think it really affects him. Some might not like that. Some might not think it's sad. But that's the reality. More people are talking about him. More people are fascinated by his implosion. More people want to see him potentially see him fight, or what happens next. So Ryan will be fine commercially." But Ryan wasn't very fond of Hearn commenting regarding this situation. Ryan took to X and thrashed Hearn, saying that it's not him that needs help. Ryan posted, "No, Eddie Hearn, I don't need help. You need help with your promotion company. You know I was done wrong, just admit it. That's nothing crazy about that. You judge me when the people you are defending are coming at me as well. Guess you come from the school of being a hypocrite." Teofimo Lopez believes that Garcia's 1-year suspension was going to be twice as long, and he's not sure how Team Garcia negotiated down to a year-long exile from the sport. He stated, "You gotta stay clean in this sport. A year suspension, it was going to be 2 years. Obviously, his team and his lawyer team definitely found a way to decrease the suspension. It gives him a whole year to really decide what is best for him and how clean he should come back to the sport." UFC President Dana White was also asked.
You see how Teofimo's little bitch, to go back to that? Now you heard what Teofimo's words was, right? But when they were face to face, he's dapping them up, hugging them, taking pictures with them. You know, it's up to me or Mauricio. Like I said, bitch, we ain't asked you nothing about what the fuck Mauricio, what we think Mauricio Suleiman should do. He's asking you, do you think that Ryan Garcia should get a longer suspension? Because your bitch ass sat there and fucking said, "Yeah, I don't know. He 2 years minimum. I don't know how he talked him down, right? Him and his lawyers filed away. But you ain't had that to say when you was face to face with him. You see what I mean about these bitch-made motherfuckers? And see, what Eddie said, they better get a hold of him before it's too late. If somebody touches Ryan, there ain't gonna be no fucking punk-ass content creator that sit here and talk all this, yo, it's your man up in the building, and all that goofy shit. And then sit up here and kiss their ass and try to play neutral. No, it's not going to be them. It'll be some street dudes that catch him slipping somewhere, because you never know. People know people. And he like to go out and party and get drunk. But see, he going to try to keep it around people that he feels safe with. You see what I'm saying? And keep people that, his little racist friends and entourage that he stay around. He's not going to go to nobody's hood. He's not going to, all this tough shit he's talking, he's not going to do any of that. But you can get caught slipping. And it can be at some club somewhere shaking your ass, and next thing you know, bullets go flying, and you know what? No more Ryan Garcia. That shit can happen. See, and this is what I'm saying. You don't play like that. You got people die of natural causes. You got people just, things happen, and they die. You out here fucking flirting with death, asking, oh, I don't give a fuck. Y'all want to come kill me? I don't give a fuck. I ain't apologize for nothing. And all. You're provoking people. And then you're going to put some crackhead post up talking about, oh, I was just trolling. You know, I love everybody. I want all the killing to stop. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. But then your bitch ass you take that fucking post down and continue to talk more shit. Not to mention, y'all, he just fucking said he was checking himself into rehab, right? Well, he skipped rehab. And he's over there at his brother's fight talking shit. This dude is full of shit, and y'all just don't get it. See, but it shows you how many racist motherfuckers are running around here because they support this shit. I don't put up with that kind of stuff. I don't want people like that around me or my family. It's simple. I remember, you know, even like, it was a time where, wow. Yeah. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even going to get into that. Let's just go.
Ryan's situation. Despite insisting that it's none of his business, Dana came to the support of the down on his luck, Ryan Garcia. Discussing the matter during the UFC 303 post-fight press conference, White was adamant that the boxer hadn't intentionally taken an illegal substance.
What were your thoughts on Ryan Garcia? He was acting crazy up until the fight. Goes after a beast out and he tested positive. What were your thoughts on this whole fiasco?
Well, first of all, none of that is any of my business. You know what I mean? It's
but you're going to talk anyway.
It's not my whatever. But I think that with all, you know, I hate talking about drug testing, but with all of our knowledge that we have in the years that we've been drug testing, we believe the people who handled the drug testing that he had tainted, he took a tainted supplement, and that he did not cheat. And you know, if he had the right people around him and had the right, you know,
now
that wouldn't have happened.
Now let's put two and two together. Now, of course, it's none of my business, but yet you're going to speak on it. But you see how Ryan Garcia sent that little message to Dana White, how he wants to go to the UFC. He definitely wants to do that. Start off with like a C-class fight and then just go up and this and this and this. You see what Dana White is doing right there? See what I'm telling you? Money. Let's not forget, him and his wife slapped each other. He didn't do no jail time either. See, these are the same people that criticize and bash Floyd. Okay? But we saw him slap his wife. But she slapped him first. So what? See, certain people get a pass. See how y'all jumped in that Jamel Charlo story? Talk about how he was beating up on his woman, yet she was standing with no bruises. Recording. But like stupid asses, y'all still walk around repeating it like, wait a minute. So she got her ass beat and she stand up there recording with the camera. Yet Jamel Charlo was calm and fucking cool. Right. Let's go back. Remember when I said I'm posting this video to let you guys know. You see how the truth, people don't like the truth? This information is out. That no, he punched a transsexual in the face. More than likely because he didn't know it was a transsexual. Okay, was hooking up with the transsexual and then found out the night or day of that something was supposed to happen, that this person got the same shit I got. Oh, hell no, bam, whatever. Okay? Whatever happened, his wife got involved or found out something. I don't know the story. Okay, but bottom line, that much of it. But bottom line, it was confirmed. It was not his wife. You stupid black motherfuckers made videos talking about how this man was beating up on his wife. Why you ain't do all that shit with Canelo? You know what I'm saying? Canelo broke this man's spirit, yo. Yo, this nigga got so mad he went home and beat up on his wife. I mean, y'all make up all of this shit. But when the truth came out, and that's the whole point that I was making with the video, I say, let's see how many people come out with the truth now that the truth is out. How many of you motherfuckers did it? Nope, they just let that story die. Let it go away. Yeah. Fuck the truth. Because the truth isn't entertaining. So you see, this is my whole point with all of this bullshit. These motherfuckers are so concerned about money. Yo, he's good for boxing. See, because he has a lot of attention right now. People are gonna watch it. That's all they're concerned about. How much money we can make off of this fucking crackhead. That's what they're concerned about. More so than the simple fact that this dude is a scumbag. So for Mauricio Suleiman to do what he did, as long as he stick to his word, cool. Because for this motherfucker to say the things he said, and people talking all this, yeah, well, see, all the coons, well, see, you got to understand though, if you're gonna suspend the man Ryan, you gotta go back and you gotta ban everybody else too. Go, you know what I'm saying? It ain't fair. Okay, hold. So you know what? Let's say somebody raped your little daughter. Huh? All y'all with this bullshit logic, they rape your daughter. Now let's just say there's so much. The vibe is no, this person did it. But let's just say there's a piece of evidence that's missing that would seal the deal. And that one little piece of evidence, and this motherfucker gets a top-notch lawyer, but he's able to beat the rape case. Now the judge and everybody else strongly feel that this motherfucker did it. But because of this one piece of evidence, they can't. And then they say some shit like we're gonna give this person probation for 60 days. Or whatever, or for a year, right? Imagine you as a parent going, Judge, this guy got this, that, and this. I mean, what else do we do? I understand, okay? But you got to understand, for one, we need that one piece of evidence that we don't have that would have sealed the deal. And we don't have that. I truly believe this scumbag did it. But you got to understand, if I'm going to, in fairness, lock him up, then that means I got to go dig up other cases and go lock all these other people up that had the same type of situation, similar situation. Yeah. Do you understand? Now imagine how the fuck you'd feel hearing that bullshit. See, all of this shit that y'all say, man, y'all so fucking programmed and trained. Y'all don't even think for yourselves. Y'all the stupid type of motherfuckers that Ryan and them are making fun of. You know what I'm saying? It's your man, such, yo, we doing the building doing big thing, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to my niggas over such and such. Yo, stand up to the mighty, this and that. Yo, y'all niggas this and that. And y'all. But then what do y'all do? What do y'all do? Y'all sit up here and suck the ass of any non-black athlete to do what? To get your numbers and your likes and views up? If I don't support racism, that means my family's taught not to support racism. People around me that call themselves my friend, no, I don't put up with that shit either. I don't deal with hatred. Sometimes people got to be taught a lesson in life. And if they're not taught, you know what ends up happening to them? Yeah, the worst case scenario. And then everybody starts saying what they should have did. Let's be real. You see how many people right now? Have you seen videos of people saying what people should have said to Tupac, what they should have tried to do with Tupac? But then Tretch, who was super close with him, more closer with him than these other people talking, what'd he say? Pac hard head though, man. You try to talk to Pac, man. Pac gonna do what Pac gonna do. Okay. So when you got a guy sitting up here talking about death all the time, and you got a guy sitting up here talking about niggas trying to kill me, and this and this and that, you know, same with Big, ready to die and all this, always talking about death. Then you find yourself in a situation where somebody get to you. What do you think the outcome is going to be? Do you fucking think you're going to keep sticking your hand in the shark tank and eventually not get, that shark is going to just one day you get careless. You don't play games like that. You think Ryan Garcia is playing? He's not playing. He's saying what he really feels. If you've been in or heard people, I saw a video where this lady was saying that her husband, this thing, I didn't do no fucking therapy session, okay? A therapy session is not done in front of a fucking audience. And the fucking lady is talking about, she said that what happened, what shocked her was because her and her husband, they never had an argument before. And then they got into an argument. And then he said, I knew I shouldn't have married no nigga. My mom told me, my dad told me that I fucking married your nigga ass and this and this and this. And then said, afterwards, he came to her to her, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I just got upset and, and stuff like that, right? Oh. Then she said this shit happened about 5 or 6 times. And then finally got to the point where he grabbed her by the throat. And then he was, I'm sorry. So now she wants to get help for them. They sat on this show and cried and hugged and cried some more and hugged and cried. So every time he gets mad at you, he calls you a nigger. Now people would say, oh, he can't be prejudiced though. He's married to... No. So wait, let's look at right from wrong and let's look at reality. If he was married to a white woman and he's a white man, would he get mad at her and say, you white bitch? You white cracker bitch? My mom and dad told me I shouldn't have married no white bitch. Would he say that? No. So basically, he's someone that wanted somebody that wasn't white, or she just happened to come along or whatever. But his racist ass parents telling him, you shouldn't marry this black woman or this black nigga or whatever, however they worded to him. But when he get mad at her, that's what comes out his mouth. Just like if you marry somebody fat. Oh, it's the inside that matters. What's the first thing come out their mouth when you argue? Fuck you fat motherfucker. Oh, but I thought it was the inside that matters. So why is this person being fat coming out of your mouth now? You knew the motherfucker was fat the whole time, right? Yeah. It reminds me of this episode of The Jeffersons. When basically, George character, he was always calling somebody a honky on the show and stuff like that. And I remember him saying in real life that, like, he was telling the producers, like, man, I don't like even saying that, man, and stuff like that. Remember that episode? And he kept calling Tom a honky, and Tom said that, how would you like it if I called you nigger, right? And remember him and Helen was talking. Now, you remember they were an interracial couple on there, whatever. I don't even like that term, but okay, whatever. Black wife, white husband. And what did he end up saying to her? She was like, but you never call me nigger, Tom, right? And he says, doesn't mean I never thought about it. And she's like, what? He's like, well, let me explain. You have a sister, right? And I'm pretty sure you guys argue at times and you said things to her that you didn't mean. And then you made up. But deep down inside, you love your sister, So just because I don't say it doesn't mean I don't think it, but, No. And if you think you can't control your thoughts, it's like this. That means when people say pussy is pussy, that means I can fuck my sister. I can fuck my female cousin. I can fuck my aunts, my grandmother. I can fuck whoever I want because pussy is pussy, right? You can't control who you get feelings for. You can't control who you... No, bullshit. This is my point about this weak-minded fucking society that we live in. Nothing is wrong anymore. Everything is just, oh, this is entertaining. This isn't good for boxing. This isn't good for fucking TV. This isn't good for nothing. It's poison. That's why years ago, way before my time, they could refer to the TV as the idiot box because of the dumb shit that they were showing. Now, if you brought those days back versus now, you'd be like, damn, TV was so much more calm and tame back then than it is now. Every fucking thing that make you ha 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 he he, everything's funny to y'all. Remember back in the day, what's the name of that song that LL made? And he said something about, I think, was it Big Old Butt? And he said something about chilling, something with my man in the Jeep. He said about a girl, she's only 17, but you don't sleep. A fucking minor. Okay? He was all 20-something years old. She's only 17, but yo don't sleep. See, this is what I'm talking about, though. So people don't have the mindset to think, wait a minute, man, I'm too old to be dating this person. They hear shit like that. People talk about all kinds of shit. They have conversations and nobody corrects a person for being wrong. It's just, well, that's that person's mentality. Okay. Let's just say, for example, okay, and you know I'm blunt. If you was sitting in the car with your friend, your daughter walked by, and he like, damn. And you like, yo, that's my daughter. That's your daughter? When she gets so, damn, all right, I'm just saying, you know. That right there would get your attention. Like, the fuck you mean? All right, yo, bro, what the fuck? It's a problem, right? Now imagine if that dude sat there and said, I ain't gonna front though. That, you know, that's your daughter, no. Damn, I want to lick that ass, yo. I mean, right up in that ass crack, bro. That motherfucker, look. What you gonna do? Oh, come on, man. Well, you just expressing your feelings. No. There is something that somebody can say and do that will cross the line. I don't personally know Ryan Garcia. I don't personally know Bill and Devin Haney and none of those people he's talking about. But all the shit he's saying, he's talking to all of us. And I'm talking to his bitch ass. And anybody that supports him. And anybody that feels some kind of way about what I'm saying. Now, do you think that that's appropriate? Huh? So any fucking thing that somebody can say to you to make you feel some kind of way or feel like, yo, bottom line, if you look at this motherfucker and think what he's saying is entertaining, you are a dumb bitch motherfucker like he's saying. You think that what he's saying, I'm a sugar-coated, I don't care about the N-word. I mean, people overthink that word and yeah, because you a bitch too. That's why. Because you a bitch too. And if you saw him face to face, you'd be smiling, shaking his hand like he didn't say anything wrong. That's why. And it doesn't fucking matter. I don't want interviews with this bitch. I don't want to interview none of these motherfuckers. But if it was a situation where it was a mutual respect and somebody was, oh yeah, we could talk on your platform or whatever, ain't gonna be no ass kissing coming from me, motherfucker. The same way I'm talking right now is the same way I be talking to them. And y'all know I'm the same way all the time. I don't switch up. But y'all so even, oh, I don't want to interview with them. It don't make a difference if you don't want to fucking interview, bitch. Your stupid ass don't think that you black too? You think you're an exception to the fucking rule? Oh, because he see you as a house nigga, not the field nigga? You think that that's different? Stupid? Still see you as a nigga? Nobody cares about shit anymore. See, it's very few of us that stand up and speak. See, the problem is this. If 100 people hear something that's disrespectful, probably only 10 out of that 100 or 8, even less, are going to feel some kind of way about what's being said. They're going to understand what this person is doing, where they're coming from. The rest of these fucking stupid idiots sit back and accept it. There's nothing right about what this boy is saying and doing. There's nothing respectable about it. And as a parent, I would be disgusted. If one of my sons did some shit like that, no, hell no. And you going to go public and do this shit on top of that? Then I'm going to deal with you and I'm going to fucking make it my business that when I speak, I'm letting you know I don't condone none of this shit. And of course you love your son and daughters. You raised them. But no, I don't like what they're doing. You got parents that have thrown the kids out the house for shit that they've done. So you mean to fucking tell me this right here is some shit that you respect? Oh, we don't condone it. It's not how he was raised. Yeah, I know, want to make yourself look good. But at the same time, and according to him, he claimed that the father apologized for saying that he needs to get help for his drinking. I don't believe nothing that come out of Ryan's mouth, his mother, his father, or none of them. None of them. He's a lying motherfucker. And pretty much anybody around him that supports that shit, you mean to tell me nobody, what the fuck are you doing, Ryan? Nah. If these motherfuckers around him say, yeah, let's kill George Floyd. Let's find the next George. They're just like him. They're just like him. And you think because we the same nationality that you welcome to my fucking house, man? Fuck you. Get the hell out of here with that, man. Morale is at an all-time low. And you have all these groups and these organizations with these agendas to just destroy and kill morale. Nothing's wrong anymore. Yeah, nothing's wrong anymore. You ever see that fucking picture of that little girl? It's a little fucking girl. She has on like this like gothic like outfit with the collar. She got the little teddy bear, the tail with the chain on. She's in like a dominatrix outfit. This is a little fucking girl. This is a little girl. What the fuck are you advertising? When Willow Smith was 15 years old, she did a fucking photo shoot with a grown-ass man laying up there with his shirt off, arm up here, she laying next to him. What the fuck was the purpose of that picture? So when you hear the term child pornography and you see that people leads to like, see, images get your interest. This is why, even like this lady pointed out something to me one day, this was some years ago. And I said, damn. She said, I know you don't watch porn. She said, and I don't really watch it, but I do see certain things that people bring to my attention. And she said they have a series of porn where they purposely find females that they're supposed to all be 18 or older. But the purpose is they try to find some of them that look like little, like somebody, you've seen somebody legal age, but look like they're like 12 years old, size-wise, and in their face, they just look like little kids. I worked with a couple of people like that. Like, I thought it was, I remember going to work one day, I thought somebody, sometimes people bring their kids to work because they, don't have nobody at home or whatever, and the kid might have been suspended from school or whatever that day. I'm thinking it's like a kid. And it turns out this motherfucker went and came out with a damn uniform on. The fuck? Like, yeah, grown-ass woman. So, and they always have, she said to me that they always have them in this setup where like there's like toys in the room, Barbie doll stuff, like a kid's room. So the whole point of the video is to exploit like a grown man having sex with a little kid, like with a little girl. You know how sick in the fucking head you have to be to sit and create some shit like that. Let's find, okay, so technically in real life, they're 18 or older, but we're going to do a scene where we're not saying the age, but if a fucking, what 18-year-old do you know walk around with baby dolls and playing with toys, running around the house and, so it's like, so that's what they're doing? And they don't flag that kind of shit though? Well, see, you got to understand, Aries, they have ratings for that. No, it's the purpose though. It's the fucking purpose. It's the point. What are you trying to do? What's the purpose of that? You want to promote that it's okay to have fucking sex with little kids? Then, stuff people was telling me, yo, you ever hear about this bestiality shit? And I'm like, yo, I know what it means. But there was a time I didn't know people was making videos about it. So, you got people having sex with animals. And they so low down, they doing it on camera? What the fuck what fucking world do we live in? What fucking world do we live in? And if y'all don't understand this shit right here, the freedom of speech, no, fuck that. There's a such thing as crossing the line. Okay, any one of you that support what Ryan's saying, go to fucking work tomorrow. Go to work and say, hey, boss, suck my dick, you bitch ass motherfucker. I'm just expressing my freedom of speech. Send me your cash app, I'll send you mine. I bet you 10 fucking stacks your ass get fired. Now, I'm not talking about you working with your brother and you motherfuckers talk that way to each other. No. You know what I'm talking about. Let's be real. Go to your fucking job. In fact, go up to a police officer and say, hey, you stupid fucking blue uniform, fucking pig, slimy ass, crooked motherfucker, suck my dick, you bitch ass motherfucker. I hate you. I hope you die. Let's see if that police officer just walks away. Yeah, just walk up to authority figures and say the same thing and say, I'm just expressing my freedom of speech. Let's see if it's the same reaction like that bullshit Teofimo Lopez said. Yeah, see how he changed his story up face to face though? Like a bitch. Let's see you do that. Any one of you that support what Ryan is saying, oh, but it's just freedom of speech. Okay, so if it's freedom of speech, that means you should be able to go to work tomorrow. Okay? Tell your fucking boss, your manager, whatever, to suck your dick. Hey, bitch, I'll fuck you up your ass and your daughter in front of your fucking husband, you bitch. I was just trolling. I didn't mean anything about it. I didn't mean to offend you. I was just trolling. Let's see if you still have a fucking job. Let's see you go to your fucking manager and say, hey, I know you was fucked by your father when you was a kid. I know you was molested and stuff like that. You a whore. Oh, I was just trolling. The same shit that you applauding, your bitch ass won't do it. You do the type of shit he do. Keyboard warriors, internet trolls. But you won't go to your fucking job and do that shit. In fact, you know what you won't do? You won't put up a video saying that type of shit. Why? Because if your job get a hold of it, they're going to fire your stupid ass. Yeah. You won't do it. I'm tired of talking about this dude. But this was necessary. This was necessary. You know, I say some things in this video, word-wise, so if you got kids in the house, whatever, wait till they go to school or wait till they go to school, whatever, put some headphones on or whatever, turn me on, and just listen. Because this is real life. And we got to stop with all this worrying about how much money somebody can make. You worry about somebody's star power. Wrong is wrong. Plain and simple. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings you out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Love and embrace your loved ones. Fuck all of this entertainment bullshit. Fuck all of this negative shit. Riding with these false narratives and stuff that you know ain't right. Don't try to fit in with nobody. Always remember, your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. Enough talk. I'm done.